Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Muhammad FAHMIM bin RAMLI and my matric number is B0818810030. My supervisor name is Puan Zaharia binti Manaf. For the first panel is Dr. Wigneshwaran Narayamuthi, and for the second panel is Wigneshwaran Rao Anak Laki Ganapati. Today I would like to present about PSM1. The title for PSM1 is Development of Iot-Based Air, Soil Humidity and Temperature Control for Home Farming. For the slide content is introduction, literature review, methodology, project detail, result, and lastly the conclusion. For the introduction, home farming is not only a hobby for everyday relaxation, but also it may benefit the farmer in several ways, such as reducing the cost of living, producing healthier food, and promoting a healthier lifestyle. Home farming is a method growing plant or vegetable inside the house. This method is usually used to grow such delicate plants that are easy to die according to the bad weather situation and easy to get infection disease. In this project, the chili plant will be grown inside the home farming. The mixture of those two things will make the technology more advanced and more efficient. This system was able to control and monitor the air surrounding humidity, soil humidity, and air surrounding temperature, and it also suitable to use for home farming like a greenhouse. For the problem segment, there are three problems that occur in farmer life. For the first problem is the high cost of the input process has been a problem to the farmer. For manual farming, the farmer must put much cost into the maintenance the plant. For the second problem is manual watering method. Manual watering method may not be effective compared with the automation watering system because the farmer always overwater their plants. Using manual watering method can cause the overwater the plant will make the soil lose nutrients. And for the last problem is environment condition. Many factors affect the quality of plant including the weather, temperature, and soil moisture. Farmers are facing difficult to maintain the farmer. In this project, there will be three objectives that I need to complete the project. For the first objective is to develop an automatic home farming monitoring system based on Arduino Uno. And for the second objective is to develop a mobile application for the home farming monitoring system. And for the last objective is to test the performance of development system in a miniature home farming. For the project of scope, there are 4 stages that I need to complete the project. For the first stage is project development. The project will be designed to control and maintain the soil moisture, humidity, and temperature of air surrounding. For the second stage is to develop a mobile application for the home farming monitoring system. Using the mobile app, the farmer will be able to monitor the condition in the home farming. After that, home farming is a method of growing plant of vegetable inside the house. Home farming will be set up properly to be able to control the condition in the home farming. The water drainage and air ventilation will be designed in home farming. After that, for the testing the project, To test the capability of the system, miniature home farming will be designed and used in this section. The system will be tested to make sure that system able to control and monitor the soil, moisture, humidity and temperature of the air surrounding. For this slide, I will discuss about the chili plant. Chili is produced by plant from genus Capsicum and member of Solanacea family. There are many types of chili from the lowest rate to the highest rate of hardness level. There are many factors that will affect the growth of chili plants such as soil moisture, humidity and the temperature of the air surrounding. For the humidity, the chili plant need to maintain the humidity between 50% to 70%. If the humidity level too high, the disease will easy to develop. And if the humidity level is too low, the plant will be easy to dry and broken. For the temperature, the chili plant need to maintain the air temperature between 30 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius. If the temperature higher than the suggested temperature, the plant will be easily dry and the growth rate will be slower. And if the temperature lower than the value expected, the organ reproduction for chili flower will be hard to open. And for the last factor about that will affect the chili plant is soil moisture. Soil moisture lower than suggested level, the plant root will be stop growing. If the moisture level higher, the root will be easily dry and crumble. For the methodology, I will discuss about the project flow from the start to the end of the system. The figure below shows the system block diagram for my projects. For the input, any information or data sent to a computer for processing is considered input. There are two inputs that are using in this project, such as humidity and temperature sensor and the soil moisture sensor. For the process unit, a process is a series of actions which carry out in order to achieve a particular result. In this project, I use Arduino Uno as a processing unit. For the output is defined as the act of producing something, the amount of something that is produced or processed which something is delivered. In this project, I use two output devices such as water pump and cooling fan. And lastly, for the IoT technology, an IoT system consists of sensor or device which connect to the cloud through some kind of connectivity. Once the data get to the cloud, software processes it and then may decide to perform an action, such as sending an alert or automatically adjusting the sensor or device. In this project, I use three IoT technologies such as smartphone, internet provider, and lastly Wi-Fi module. In this figure shows the flowchart for my project. For the first step is Arduino will be turned on and the sensor will be turned on as well. Each sensor has each condition, and for example, the condition for temperature sensor, if the temperature higher than 40 degrees Celsius, The sensor will send the data to the Arduino to process, and the Arduino will send back to the output device such as water pump or cooling fan. After that, all the data gathered by the by the sensor will be sent to the Wi-Fi shield, and the Wi-Fi shield will send all the data to the user smartphone using internet provider. In this section, I will explain about the coding and the result for my project. Before that, I will show the video about my project simulation. Assalamualaikum and good morning. Today I would like to discuss about the simulation of my project and the result. This is the coding Arduino for DHT11 humidity and temperature sensor. And this is the Arduino Uno board. And this is DHT11 sensor and humidity and temperature. DHT11 sensor can detect the humidity and temperature level of air surrounding. After that, I will upload this coding into the Arduino Uno board. Okay, this is the result from DHT11 sensor. It shows the current humidity and temperature for air surrounding, and it shows at serial monitor. As you can see from this slide, the Arduino coding shows the coding for DHT11 sensor, humidity and temperature of surrounding. And as you can see from the table below, show the data gathered by the DHT11 sensor for humidity and temperature of air surrounding for 24 hours. The highest level of humidity at 59% at the night time, and the highest temperature level at 33 degrees Celsius at the afternoon time. In this slide, the figure shows the Gantt chart for PSM1. In this semester, students need to choose the title for the project and start writing the report from chapter 1, 2, 3 and 4, and the student need to submit the PSM report and logbook to their supervisor. After that, the student need to submit the report for PSM1 to the panel, and lastly, the student need to present the PSM1 at the week 40. For this slide, I will explain about the Gantt chart for PSM2. In this semester, the student need to construct the circuit, explore the component, etching and soldering process, testing and troubleshoot the project, writing suitable coding and testing the project, and complete the report PSM2. And lastly, the student need to do the presentation for PSM2. For the conclusion, this project able to produce the result that's suitable for the chili plant. From this project, the soil humidity, temperature and humidity of the air surrounding has been successful, maintained, that is suitable with the chili plants. That's all for me about the explanation of PSM1 project. Thanks to all the lecturer Medal Zaharia binti Mana, Dr. Winaswaran Narayamuti, and lastly Winaswara Rao, Laki Ganapati. Thank you.